Bonjour, bienvenue. Today we're going to try a blueberry cheesecake popsicle recipe from Weight Watchers. That's where I found the original recipe. I've had to modify it a little bit based on what I have. But we're going to start with 1.5 cups of thawed blueberries. It specifically says not fresh. So I've weighed these blueberries here in my blender and it's, according to the package, 1.5 cups would be 210 grams and they are thawed. Okay, so you can't see because thawed blueberries are nasty, so you can see that there's blueberry juice everywhere, so I decided to thaw them directly into the pitcher there. To this we are going to add 1/2 cup of milk. It does specifically say 1% milk. I couldn't find any. I don't know why my store didn't have it, but I also checked the points and it didn't matter which milk I used. So I'm using whole milk because it's what we have in the house. If you're using metric, this is 125 milliliters of milk that we're adding here. Okay, then how this is cheesecake, I don't know. The cheese that we're using is going to be a low-fat cottage cheese. So cottage cheese, if you're not familiar with it, it looks like this. I've never been a fan, but I think it's mostly texture and it tastes like nothing. So this is what's going in here. We need 1/2 cup of this. Like I said, this is the low-fat one. If you're not counting calories, then I guess you can go with the full-fat one. But again, you're wasting calories. It doesn't taste like anything to me. All right, so we need 1/2 cup. That's 113 grams. Y'all know me. I'm gonna weigh. Okay, and if you don't like blueberries, and you want to substitute another fruit, you most certainly can, just as to make sure that it's frozen. So you could do mango, you could do a mixed berry. It says you can do pineapple. I can't eat pineapple, so maybe that sounds good to you guys. I'm allergic to it, so that does not sound good to me. To this, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. I think this is where most of our points are coming from, because this is where all the sugar's coming. I'm kind of wondering if we could leave this out, but it says 3 tablespoons. We're gonna do it as is this time. This is a lot. Drip, drip. Fresh lemon. So I'm going to zest it first. So I just have this microplane, and then I just need a little bit of zest here, and then we're going to use about 1 teaspoon of the juice. So it's not even half the juice from here, so I'm not even going to get the juicer out. Look, there's a helper. Remy, are you helping? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, which isn't a lot. No seeds, please. 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. Yay, cinnamon! I'm not measuring this, y'all. We're just gonna blend this up. This is only gonna make 6 pops, so I'm also going to do another pop with yogurt. So let's get this blended. Very purple. Taste it in case we need to make any adjustments. It is smooth. Very smooth. Very purple. Whoa! A lot of air bubbles. Probably want to get those out before we Yeah, that's good. The cinnamon is pretty strong. All right, so supposedly this makes 6. And if you're doing Weight Watchers, these are 3 points. These are very pretty. I'm guessing they want you to use the frozen fruit because the water in it is frozen. So you get a different consistency. All right, so these are not the same size. I think I can make another pop here, so we're gonna do it. Yep. Okay, so there you have it. I think I can make another one. Tasty. Okay, for the second pop, we need a 1/2 cup of yogurt. So I just got the little container. It's a little more than 1/2 cup. It's 150 grams. This says this literally makes 1 pop. So you're supposed to stir this together and then freeze it back in this cup. But I'm gonna, depending on what it looks like, and you can see I reused my spatula from that one. This one's also blueberry, but it's blueberry yogurt. And then we're going to stir in a teaspoon of sugar. In place of the sugar, I'm going to use honey. Okay, so we're adding a teaspoon of honey. Like I said, the original recipe said sugar, so if you don't have honey, or if you want to use the maple syrup, then we're going to whisk that together. We're almost done with this one. Then we're going to fold in a 1/4 cup of blueberries. You can use another fruit if you'd like. This time it said to use fresh. And I'm glad, because they're in season and they look great. Maybe not the stem. Yeah? There's our blueberries. We're just going to fold those in. Ta-da! This one is ready. It says we can freeze it directly in here. I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm going to see if I can get it into the mold. Why not? Almost forgot an ingredient. I saved some of our lemon zest for this guy too. So let's just drop that in there and fold it in. So I'm just gonna stir that around. Alright, and then we're gonna put this in here. I might regret this. This might be a pain to get out. I did order. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a super pain. You know what probably would have been a good idea is to mix the yogurt, put the blueberries in there, and then put the yogurt in. But alas, here we are. Finally, the air conditioner went off. It is so hot, y'all. It's a heat wave. Oh yeah, this is a pain. Don't do this if you're impatient. You want to use a good yogurt on this because that's your main flavor. So if you're using a yogurt you don't like, you're not going to like this popsicle. Pop to get out the air bubbles. Alright, we're going to put our lid on this and the sticks and then put it in the freezer, and then we will wait at least 4 hours before unmolding. Alright, as always, you want to clean this off so it doesn't freeze shut. and then stick in our sticks. Kid, we didn't have a thing like this. We did the foil or saran wrap on the top, and then you just poke the sticks through. Gotta avoid the blueberries on that yogurt one. And we'll see this in a couple of hours. While we're waiting, go ahead and like this video if you'd like to see more content like this. Then go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I upload a new video. While we're waiting, we can eat one of the chocolate pops I made last time. If you'd like to see that video, I have the link in the description. I kind of let it sit out too long last time and didn't unmold it very well, so let's hope I can do better this time. Bon appetit! Oh yeah, that hits the spot. That is not Weight Watcher friendly. Don't even ask me how many points. I can't tell you because I didn't look it up. So what does it taste like? Kind of icy. Definitely not cheesecake, but it's edible. And the yogurt one tastes like yogurt and fruit. Pretty good if you pick a good yogurt. So here you are. Just make sure you label your bag. Get out as much as you can. And pop it in your freezer. And if you want to make more pop, check out this other video where I make the chocolate ones. Au revoir. Arrivederci. Good luck. Bon appetit. Ciao, ciao.